Kojak.
Welcome to Tea Time with Kojak. And now your host, Kojak.
TK Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Valero Texas Open. Today's coverage is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Kojak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, great to be here. As this event kicks off, our featured group consists of two players who appear to have entered into quite the rivalry.
Well, Henny, it sounds like this player is looking to beat Lydia Ko, which, let's be honest, will take all their skill and poise.
Oh, absolutely. This will be a certain KO for this player. I can't imagine that Lydia's going to let anybody beat her. When we talk about young phenoms, Lydia comes to mind. She's got it all.
Ding, ding, ring that bell. Let the bout begin.
Nicely done.
TPC San Antonio, Rich, is one of the stern tests on the PGA Tour, and you get an examination right out of the gates.
Second shot on this golf course, Luke, is one of the most difficult on this golf course. A deep bunker out to the right. The green runs away on the right-hand side. A tiny target for sure with the second shots.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He's currently tied for fourth. Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it. This lie won't be too bad in the first cut.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
getting ready to play their third. How close was that to going down? Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
New Zealand's Lydia Ko setting up her next shot. Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Lining up the birdie putt here. This one's looking good. That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
At -2, going along nicely today.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green is perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
That's tidy. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's 2 strokes behind her rival this week.
Get in the hole. And back to the play, shall we? Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Ouch, that hurts. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
Looking good. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. The 4th is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
Yeah, that one will play. A couple under at this stage, tied for second place. And choosing the 8-iron here. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Airmailed the green with that approach. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Let's see if we can make this. Keep the par on the card.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
That's well holed.
This player is putting for fun.
And stepping up the standings after that effort. Well, TPC San Antonio gives you a few chances to get after the golf course, Rich, and right here at the 5th, there's a decision to be made off the tee.
This is an excellent opportunity to be brave, knock it on with the driver. If you lay back with an iron, a very straightforward pitch, but I just don't see the players wanting to lay up.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Not bad. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Well, that should save them. That one from the sand. Okay, time to return to the action. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Oh, what a stroke. And that will drop in for a birdie. And that will take him to 3 under. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side, but from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable.
Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough. There have been a lot of players that have come out and people are quick to label them as prodigious talents and what they can do, but it's true about Lydia Ko that she is one of the game's prodigies.
Luke, when you say prodigy, I think Lydia Ko's name should just be, instead of prodigy, just say, look at Lydia Ko. Because this young lady has seemingly done it all at 14 years young. 14, won a professional event. The youngest, men or women, to ever win a tournament that early. That is astounding. 18 years old, major champion with a final round 63. It's mind-blowing how good this young lady was at such an early age. Yes, had a little lull there for a little bit, but now come back out and is just taken the world by storm again. 17 wins already and building in her professional career. The sky is the limit for Lydia.
That is hunting for the hole. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. That shot so good, we need to have another look.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the 3rd hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area that will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Not the result they were after there.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
And down it goes.
Oh, gotta love it. Chipping in for birdie. Nothing better.
And it's time to recap that play.
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Oh, she's taken the lead in this rivalry, but can she hold on to it?
Oh, you've made it. What a play. Okay, let's get back to the action. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Here we have a par 5. Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. You know, the Valero Texas Open is such a hugely popular and famous event in this great state of Texas. I know as a proud Texan, Beamer, this was one you wanted to win at some stage in your life. You get the cowboy boots for winning here. But TPC San Antonio, it really sorts out the players, doesn't it?
It does that and possibly more, Luke. I have to say that coming to this tournament, since its inception here at TPC San Antonio, I was a little dumbfounded on exactly how to play it because there was danger everywhere. It's just one of these golf courses where it's relentless, where you just don't feel like you stand on any particular shot and feel like it's easy. Like you can breathe easily and go ahead and let it go. Maybe on 1 or 2 holes, but that's about it. There is danger seemingly everywhere, especially off the tee around this golf course. Most notably, the 9th hole, where one player hit his first shot to the right, and then it stayed right, and then stayed right, and then all added up to a 16. So there you go. I think that's the highest score ever recorded in a PGA Tour event as well, a 16. Where? At TPC San Antonio.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. That's a beauty. She'll be stoked. Oh, here she goes, marching up the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4. Wonderfully played. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Going with the hybrid. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Looking really good.
That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Here we are, Rich, a wonderful opportunity on the table, the chance to go back-to-back. Just how big would that be?
Obviously massive, but I'm very impressed. They've put themselves in a position to win for the second week in a row. Impressive.
Woo, back there, horsey. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, you like the look of those hands.
Such soft hands.
This putt for par here. Well hold. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's currently in 4th place.
Wow. Well, you've just got to look with admiration. That shot took some serious skill. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Eddie, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the first cut. Yeah, this is lovely.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
Ooh, that almost went down. A par putt awaits. Good stroke. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Leading by a couple after that hole. Rich, this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by 2 of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Opting for the 9-iron. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
A bit short with that effort.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Beauty of a chip shot there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. Okay, let's head to the next. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Oh, she's got that 4th place spot now.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with Jon Rahm trailing in second place. 13's a long pass for him, measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. You come up short, and those bunkers, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, well, you done good.
Second shot here on the 13th. Ooh, right by the hole. It's just about 3 feet away.
It's looking solid.
Still in the lead now after that hole. What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be number 1, because he seemingly has 0 weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Oh, so close. A par putt on the table. That gets the job done. Currently in first position. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
Playing from around 190 yards out.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Going with the 5-iron here. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
This has eyes for the hole. Just didn't drop. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She got one back on that last hole.
It was on a good line. It's time to check on the leaderboard. As we find ourselves at the 16th, the par 3. Great entertainment here, Rich, especially with the centre bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything missing a little bit long on both sides should wander back onto the green.
Going with the 7. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Oh my. Will she be able to get out of here?
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Par putt coming up here. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with John Rahm in second.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Sitting at -6, currently in top spot. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. 14 feet to the cup. Hey, nice looking line. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 7 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Well, while the closing hole at TPC San Antonio can be reached in 2, Rich, it's all set up by the tee shot.
Tee shot must find the fairway. If not, you have water hazards left and bunkers right that will gobble up that second shot if you're slightly out of position.
Kojak.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Put every ounce they had into that drive.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. And here we are with the third shot. Currently leading by 3. That was wonderfully done. It's all come down to this. A putt for the title. It's tracking. Well, that was a Texas-sized performance by our champion. They have now added the Valero Texas Open to their list of wins.
After this victory, Luke, I'm pretty sure this player is going to have a little bigger hitch in his giddy-up.
And Rich, what a performance. They've got back-to-back wins. What a force they're proving to be out here on tour.
I gotta say, this player is in full flight at the moment. Just sit back and watch how awesome they are at the moment.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Kojak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
The following has been a Kojak 313 gaming production. Distributed by Recom, a division of the Reese Design Group.
Recom.
Kojak.